You thought he was shutting you out of his heart, but the truth was much scarier. The world was going quiet for him, one explosion at a time. Bakugo's pride wouldn't let him admit he was failing, so he lets you believe he was a jerk instead. The silence had become unbearable. You stood in the doorway of the common room, watching Bakugo's back as he aggressively chopped vegetables for dinner. The sharp thwack of the knife against the cutting board punctuated the tension that had been building between you for weeks. Katsuki, you said, your voice steady despite the frustration coiling in your chest. Nothing. He didn't even flinch. Katsuki, you repeated, louder this time. Still nothing. Just the relentless rhythm of chopping. Your jaw clenched. This was the third time today. The third time he'd completely ignored you, acting like you didn't exist. Yesterday, you'd asked him to pass the salt at breakfast. He'd stared right through you. Last week, you'd called his name in the hallway, and he'd walked away without acknowledging you. And now this. Fine, you muttered under your breath, turning on your heel and leaving before the sting behind your eyes could turn into something more. You found Kirishima in the gym, his usual bright smile, faltering the moment he saw your expression. Hey babe, what's wrong? He immediately set down his weights, crossing the distance between you in 3 long strides. It's Katsuki, you said, hating how your voice wavered. He's been ignoring me for weeks now, e.g., completely ignoring me. I don't know what I did wrong, but something flickered across Kirishima's face. Guilt, maybe. His ruby eyes darted away for just a fraction of a second before returning to yours. Hey, I'm sure it's not. Don't. You cut him off, pulling back slightly. Don't make excuses for him. You've seen it too, haven't you? The way he just doesn't respond when I talk to him. Kirishima's jaw worked silently, his hands flexing at his sides. It's complicated. Complicated. The word tasted better. What's complicated about basic respect? If he doesn't want to be with me anymore, he could have at least had the decency to say it to my face, instead of pretending I don't exist. That's not. Kirishima started, reaching for you, but you stepped back. I need some air. The next few days, you stopped trying. If Bakugo wanted to ignore you, fine. You could play that game too. You stopped saying his name in the mornings, stopped asking him questions, stopped reaching for his hand during movie nights with Kirishima. Instead, you would position yourself on Kirishima's other side, kept your eyes on the screen, and pretended the cold distance didn't feel like a knife between your ribs. Bakugo's scowl deepened with each passing day, his explosions during training growing more violent, more erratic. You told yourself you didn't care. Kirishima, caught between his lover and his best friend, looked increasingly miserable. You'd catch him watching Bakugo with worried eyes, opening his mouth like he wanted to say something, and then closing it again. Once you overheard them in Bakugo's room. You need to talk to them, bro. This is getting out of hand. Stay out of it, shitty hair. But they think. I said stay out of it. Your chest tightened. So Bakugo knew what he was doing. He was choosing this. The breaking point came during a group study session. You, Kirishima, Bakugo, Mina, and Kaminari were sprawled across the common room, textbooks and notes scattered everywhere. You were explaining a difficult concept to Kaminari, your voice clear and patient. And that's why the equation balances out. If you. Wait, Katsuki, can you pass me that calculator? Silence. Bakugou was staring at his own notes, pencil moving across the page like he hadn't spoken. Katsuki, your voice was now sharper. The calculator, please. Nothing. Mina's eyes widened. Kirishima shifted uncomfortably. Kirishima looked like he wanted to sink through the floor. Heat flooded your face. Embarrassment, anger, hurt all mixing together into something explosive. You know what? Forget it. Forget all of it. You stood abruptly, gathering your things with shaking hands. And that's when Bakugou's head snapped up. What the heck is your problem? My problem. You whirled on him. Textbook clutched your chest like armor. You've been ignoring me for weeks, Katsuki. Weeks. You won't even look at me. Won't talk to me. Act like I'm not even there. I'm not. His face was flushed, jaw tight. Yes, you are. I just asked you for that calculator, and you completely ignored me. Again. I didn't hear you. The words exploded out of him, louder than you've ever heard him, raw and desperate, and terrified. The common room went deadly silent. Bakugo was breathing hard, hands clenched into fists at his sides. I didn't hear you, okay? I haven't been hearing you. I haven't been hearing anything properly. Your anger evaporated, replaced by cold shock. What? My ears. The explosions. Years of them, constant, right next to my freaking head. There. I'm losing it. My hearing. Gradually, but it's getting worse. Katsuki, don't look at me like that. Slowly, carefully, he reached for his hand. Why didn't you tell me? Because I'm supposed to be the strongest, the best. How can I be the number one hero if I can't even hear my own partner when they're talking to me? Oh, Katsuki, you're still you. You're still strong, still brilliant. And the stubborn, incredible person I fell in love with. This doesn't change that. Kirishima appeared at Bakugou's other side. We'll figure this out together, man. Hearing aids, sign language, whatever you need. You don't have to do this alone. You nodded, supporting the ideas. I should have told you. I'm sorry. I just didn't know how to. I should have pushed harder. Should have asked more questions instead of just assuming. I asked him not to tell you, by the way. It wasn't his secret to share. He pulled both of them closer, the three of you standing there in the middle of the common room, which now you noticed is empty, the others having left to give you some privacy. I'm willing to learn sign language, just for you. And I'll make sure you can see my face when I talk. We'll adapt. Bakugou's arms tightened around you, his face buried in your shoulder. Yeah. Okay. It wouldn't be easy, but then again, nothing worth having ever was. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.